I always, and they're always dirt cheap. I see starting lineups everywhere of every sport, of everything. It's like, God, how many of these did they make? Because it's like, you think like, oh yeah, this is from the 90s. It's sealed in the box, whatever. Even in the antique stores, which are way overpriced, is like never more than like $4 or $5 for these things.
I put them out for like $3.
They're like, yeah, they're like, there's not.
There's only the only one's worth something, which this will blow your mind. I don't know if I ever told you this or not. Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones are worth something. The Michael Jordan ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then any from the very first year that they did NBA. The most expensive ones are Karl Malone, John Stockton, and then whoever that third guy was from Utah Jazz. Those are the three most expensive ones. And, like, it is stupid.
Did they just make like 7 million of those things? Is that why they're so cheap? Whatever. But you see
They
them
started
always in the
pumping
box.
them out, yeah.
Like there had to have been so many of those just left over, whatever. Because the starting lineups too, as a kid, if they made a ton of these too, like I remember we had those. We had some of them. You'd get your favorite players or from your team or whatever. You know what I mean? But like
Mark Eaton.
it wasn't like you could play with it.
That was the other one.
They just sat on the shelf. It wasn't like you were playing with them. Like
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of roached ones that sat on the windowsill, so they're all like sun, whatever. Like Eric Davis, because he was my favorite player as from the Cincinnati Reds. So I've got like all of his. But yeah, they're all sun damaged. They're all like brown because they literally just. But yeah, there were so many of them. But it wasn't like you played with them. So it was like maybe that's why nobody bought these things because they weren't like
the 1988 Utah Jazz ones are worth money. I hope you have a spare pair of pants here, because when I start telling you these are solds, you very well could shit your pants. A beat up yellowed bubble Karl Malone sold January 30th, $470.
Jeez.
Someone had all four Utah Jazz. Oh no, they had two Karl Malones. No.
They just make way less of the Jazz because nobody cared about the Jazz because they're all the way in Utah, maybe.
Well, someone had four opened. It was Karl Malone, Mark Eaton, John Stockton, whoever the world the other guy is. Loose. No cards. I want you to guess.
For all four of them, I'm gonna say $100 a figure. $400.
$1,000.
Jesus. Loose.
Someone-
whatever.
Yeah.
$1,000 for those.
A John Stockton graded an 85. 1850.
Dang. Yeah, they must have just not made
Karl
it.
Malone by himself, loose, 280. A Karl Malone loose graded an 80 plus. No card. $500.
Man, I gotta yell at my brother. Why wasn't he into Karl Malone or the Jazz back in the day? Could have had these things, you know what I mean? But yeah, we did. I don't think we had any NBA ones. To be honest with you, like we had, it was all baseball. It was all either like Reds, Cardinals. I think we had. There's a Bernie Kosar one. I think we had. Maybe an Ozzie Newsome.
I had a freaking.
I'm not even
Who
sure
was
we
it?
still
I had
have
Cleveland
them.
Browns one. I found it at the flea market for $3. I sold it for like $50. But now I'm looking.
You have to see if we still have those Browns. I don't know that we do.
Let's see here. Let's go most expensive. Highest price. Let's see what's sold. John Stockton, 1850.
That's
Mark
insane.
Wilson from the Raiders. I don't know who the hell that is.
I don't know who that is either.
$1,100.
Jeez, oh man.
Oh, mind you, these are all 1988.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, AFA graded. $965. The Minnesota Vikings, a full set of 5. $960. It's only the ones from 88, the first year. A Reggie Miller. $645.
Yeah,
The Redskins graded Jay Schroeder. Graded an 85. $500. And the worst part is I never, ever, ever, ever see any starting lineups from 1988.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably, with those prices, nobody's getting rid of them. But yeah, they're just so freaking
Billy
many of
Ray
them.
Smith Jr.
It's like stacks of these things at
Graded.
antique stores. It's crazy.
$420. John Elway, that horse face. $424 graded. Sam Perkins from the Mavericks. I don't even know who he is.
I remember Sam Perkins, yeah.
$421. And mind you, a lot of these are bids. Brad Doherty from the Cavs. $400.
Dang.
Graded Jim McMahon. $350.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Bob Golick graded. And it got 75. That's not a very good grade. $350.
I'm noticing none of the baseball ones are in there. I'm guessing they made more of the baseball ones at the start. Like baseball ones probably weren't super in 80. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what they started with the baseball ones. I think that was the first line or the first ones they put out. Or maybe those are the most popular ones. I don't know.
Yeah, let me.
But there's no like expensive baseball ones. That doesn't
right
seem like
here
from there.
Mike. The last one that sold is a LA Dodgers one.
Mike Scioscia?
Yeah, graded an 80. $200.
Okay, well, that's there, but that's still not like the other ones. I'm guessing they made more of the baseball.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And they're like, oh yeah, we can do football and basketball too, and then there was on to the next.
Someone sold a full set of. Why won't this let me see the picture? A full set of Supersonics, $275.
Well, I might need a full set of the Reds now that you're thinking of. I'm thinking of this. That might be something else I got to look forward to. do you have all the Reds from whatever? I don't know, the '88 or whatever. Who they had.
1988. If you have any 1988 starting lineups that you want to sell, not for crazy prices, contact BJ.
If it's the Cincinnati Reds, that's yeah.
He needs a Karl Malone.
I'm guessing
he needs the mailman.
I'm not sure who all was in that line for the Reds. I'm guessing it was Eric Davis, Barry Larkin, Chris Sabo. That might be it. It might just be the I don't know. I'll have to look and see. I'm not sure how many Reds starting lineups they made in 1988. Another rabbit hole. Thanks, Rick. Let me go down.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm helping America. Like I said, if I could, I found a Bob Golick once. It was loose with no helmet. I think I sold it for I don't know, like $20.
We might have had a Clay Matthews too out of that line too. I remember Clay Matthews being in that line too.
Yeah, they didn't make very many Cleveland Browns, like at all.